Here's the weak link of the Anytone 878. I got this last June. I use it normally. Little tab that slides under here broke off a couple months ago. I put a little 2-part epoxy that broke off. I didn't want to put it on too thick. I just would put it in there with a razor blade. Wasn't holding, so I put some shoe glue in there. Just talking to Tom, KD4TMH, and all of a sudden the radio reset. I'm like, what the hell is going on? The other side here has now broken off. Mind you, this radio has never been dropped. It's been mobile with me a couple times in my cup holder, running APRS, but look at that. It's just like the plastics got weak. I can't find this piece where it went anywhere in the living room, so try to go online, see if I can find a replacement piece. I can't, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to save it. So looks like I'm going to have to put a little glue in here, try to push that on and glue that back together, and hopefully I can save this radio. Damn it. You know, why do they use such cheap plastic? Okay, I was going to use 2-part epoxy, and I said, no, if I got to tear that apart, it means I got to scrape, clean up, and I don't want to do more damage than good, so. Shoe glue remains flexible, pliable, but looks like I got to give it some downward pressure. Why is the Anytone radio charger empty and the awesome radio stand Todd sent me empty? Because the Anytone radio failed. I had to send it back to PowerWorks. So that's the email that I received back from PowerWorks. So sadly enough, I was in the middle of a QSO. A week or two later, with my cousin Dick, KA1FKV, my friend Tom, KD4TMH, and the radio was cutting in and out. It's been cutting in and out for several months, actually, since I bought it last June. HRO told me there's nothing wrong with it. I contacted PowerWorks back in April. They said, oh, that's normal for DMR. Anyway, so it did go out to repair, and PowerWorks ended up sending me a new radio, because this radio, this 878 UV with Bluetooth, had no RF out. It's easier to say what wasn't wrong with it than what ailed it. A piece of bubble wrap. Firmware update warning, please read. PowerWorks recommends we use only tested, publicly released computer programming software and firmware. Okay, my other radio had, I can't remember what version it was of the firmware. Serial number on that, I'm going to check that against my original box. See if it's my original radio or another refurbished one. It does look new. Looks in very good shape, just like the one I sent out, so hopefully it's mine back. Okay, my original one ended with 80145. This one is 20129. So it's definitely not the same radio. GPS, Bluetooth. So it has the same features. Let me get my battery pack into it and see if they put my program, my code plug back into it, or I gotta do it myself. Booting, let's please wait. Oh, looks like they put my code plug into this new radio. That's awesome of them. There you go. PowerWorks, thank you. You surprised the hell out of me. Thought I was going to have to update the firmware and put my code plug back into it. Not that it's that much pain in the arse, but kind of cool they could do that for me. So let's see what this says. Radio ID, my DMR number, firmware 1.22. So I think that's the latest one. I'll have to check on my computer, but Anyways, we have a, once again, hopefully, working radio. AA1PR testing. Okay, so I just threw out a couple calls through my open spot, which is a Venture Overland AA1PR Shark RF hotspot, and it keyed it perfectly both times. The other old radio, I had to fight with it to get it to key up. I had to push on that push tuck so hard. This one is so smooth, so soft. Let's try the Polystar hotspot. AA1PR testing and TGIF Venture Overland AA1PR testing. So there you go. We got it working with the Polystar, which is the HRVO TGIF Prime, or just TGIF network together. They merged the two, so it's working there. I am down the hall quite a ways from both hotspots, so I've always had to run high power from this bedroom. Let me see if I can do it low power. Oh, this radio can actually do it in low power. So the other radio definitely had issues. And sometimes down here in this room, 3 rooms away, it's not focusing. I had to go to turbo power. So, anyways, PowerWorks, thank you very much. I'm going to type up an email thanking PowerWorks for the great customer service. They stood behind the products, and we got things working. Got a radio back, or a radio back. So the belt clip thing was broken. I can show you some links where Connect System sells that part. You know, I never dropped this thing on the floor. It sits on a table. I'm disabled, a decorative glass table, and it's fell over this way a couple different times. The cats have knocked it over on that glass table, and that thing broke. So, you know, Connect System claims it's a weak link of the chain, but otherwise these are great radios. And this radio may be up for sale soon because I'm thinking about buying the 870 UV2 Plus, the newer one. So if anybody's interested, keep this radio in mind. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification for future videos. If you want to help support this channel, you can do it through your Amazon purchases. Use our Bridgecomm affiliate link, or support us on patreon.com/SimplyHamRadio. Check out both channels, subscribe to both AA1PR and Simply Ham Radio. Thanks.